And the quickest finish of all came in the top of the bill bout. David Haye ending matters in the second round in his cruiserweight unification contest. We're joined now by David Haye's trainer and manager, Adam Booth. And David, you've already stated that you've finished as a cruiserweight, that you intend to move up to heavyweight. Just explain why that is. Having taken so long to get to the top of the mountain, you're moving on.
That's it. I'm at the top of the mountain. There's no further to go. I'm the type of guy who needs challenges, who needs to test myself and prove myself. I can't prove myself anymore at cruiserweight. I said I'm at the top of the mountain, so it's time to go up that heavyweight mountain now. You know, I'm at the bottom of that mountain, so I've just got to work my way up to the top.
Well, Adam, as his manager, you're going to be the man who's plotting that course towards heavyweight glory. How is he going to make that move up to heavyweight from a physical standpoint, first of all?
Well, as a trainer as well, then, from a physical standpoint, it's all about letting his body adjust to its natural weight, which at the moment sits at around 215, 220. The key thing is maintaining the conditioning that he had on Saturday night, so with the speed, the reflexes, speed of hand and foot. And if he can carry that up as he moves up to 220, maybe 225, as he carries the weight up, as long as he maintains that speed, then realistically those big boys are going to be in trouble. We're looking at, once his weight adjusts and he gets used to performing the way he did at 220, maybe a fight in November. Now we're looking at that being a heavyweight title eliminator, so that by the middle of next year he could challenge for the world heavyweight title. We were already looking at Hasim Rahman before we agreed the Maccarinelli fight.
Enzo Maccarinelli was supposed to be the best fighter in the world, or one of the best fighters in the world at cruiserweight. He couldn't see my punches. I'm too fast for him. How are these big heavyweights who are used to fighting other slow heavyweights going to deal with it? The only way they're going to deal with it is just get knocked out, and I cannot wait to get up there and bring those titles back to Britain.
But what will happen if the punch isn't enough? What happens if you hit guys with a haymaker and they're still standing?
I've never in my life ever hit anyone with a haymaker that didn't feel it, and that didn't know about it, and that didn't remember it. You know, it's what I've been doing since I was a kid. I've sparred hundreds of different heavyweights all over the world, and at the end of the spar, every single one says, "You're one of the hardest punchers I've ever been in the ring with, and I can't believe someone as small as you can punch that hard." Now, can you imagine if I put on 1.5 stone, 2 stone, how the punch power is going to be increased? People underestimate how hard I hit. I am the hardest pound-for-pound puncher in the world in any weight division, and it's only time for me to prove it now, going up to heavyweight, and I'm going to knock these guys out who are supposed to have these granite chins. You're going to be seeing these guys stretched out. Got no doubt about it.
So that's the impact you intend to make on their chins?
Definitely, yeah.
What about the impact they could make on your chin? How prepared are you to stand up to a big heavyweight punch from a guy who weighs 240, 250, 260 pounds?
Bring it on. There's going to be a lot of people out there that are saying, I can't take it. I've been knocked down by cruiserweights. So that in their mind, you know, when I'm going up against a bigger guy, but the difference is you see the shots from the heavyweights. The shots that I've been knocked down with have been shots that I haven't seen by guys throwing short, crisp, fast punches. They clip me, my legs go, I go down, but I always get up and I always do the job. But at his heavyweights, you see them loading up. Their whole thing is throwing hard, heavy punches. You see them winding it up. You can move away, you can ride it, you can parry it, you can slip it. There's ways around these big heavyweights, and it's going to be a punching display. I'm going to go out there and run rings around these guys and knock these big lumps out. I cannot wait.
Give us your assessment of the men who sit at the top of the tree at the moment.
Samuel Peter, very heavy, very strong, solid and powerful. Frighteningly slow feet.
Zombie. It would be like fighting a zombie in the movies when you...
Zombies often catch their men, though.
Pardon?
Zombies often catch
Only in the edit. Only in the edit. Vladimir Klitschko. Big, looks athletic, long, hard, straight punches.
No heart.
No heart, no bravery.
No guts whatsoever.
Ruslan Chagui have great amateur pedigree, an effective southpaw. That's what he is, he's an effective southpaw. He's not a big puncher, he's an effective pressure southpaw, but he's actually smaller than David, naturally smaller than David, because he's a fat 220, 225, something like that. So David's much bigger. And also the one thing about southpaws is David's never struggled with them. The answer to a southpaw is a world-class right hand. That's it.
Got that.
Well, Adam, David, congratulations on your victory once again. Thanks. We look forward to your adventure in the heavyweight division. It should be quite a ride.
Cheers.
So for David Haye, an exciting career lies ahead in a sport's marquee but moribund heavyweight division, and he has no doubt that he can dominate among the sport's big boys. And what next for Enzo Maccarinelli? Well, he says that he has learned from his defeat and has promised to return to the ring better than ever. But we leave you with images of David Haye's crowning glory as he proved beyond any question that not only is he the best cruiserweight in Britain, but the world's undisputed #1.